Oh, good evening. Good evening, all and Tundra. Whatever that means. Welcome back to Worldwide. I know I've been out for 2 weeks now. I've been. I'm not sure if you heard that, but yes, I have met someone. That's why I've been a little bit out of picture. Slight long distance relationship, but that's all good. But welcome back. I'm back live again on a nice, great market update. To be fair, what's really happened over the last few weeks? Nothing much. I think I haven't done a video since July. So I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks since I think I've done a video. Nothing much has changed. Pretty much, Bitcoin has just been going absolutely sideways. Taking out some liquidity up here and shot straight back down again. And at the moment, there is some liquidity that's been building up here that it needs to take out on the way back up again. But that's fine. It's got a huge amount. I should really I've just gone straight into it. I hope everyone's doing okay. I'd love to give shout outs if I do have anybody on here watching this live. Would be absolutely fantastic. If you do put a comment, it will come up on the video if you are watching this live. So welcome to those that are watching this live. Right, so like I said, this is the chart. I've been running this chart for quite some time now. Since November 2023, I've been keeping an eye on all the liquidation levels as time has been passing, because you can't see them for more than a year prior. So these are all of our liquidation points here. And also, this marked the beginning of the bull market, and this marks the top, which is the end of the 2021 bull market. 3rd of November is prediction for the top of the 2025 bull market. We have a long-term trend line which dates back to April 2017 here, to the 2018 bull market that started. This is the 2019 bull market top. Normally it's 4-year cycles, but we had a bull in 2019. Normally 4-year cycles anyway. And then you've got this is the bear, March 16th, 2020, the bear bottom. And then you've got, there was a pump in 2021, but I don't really call that the main bit. Main bits here in 2021. So this is where I predict the next one. November 2025. 3rd of November 2025 is where I predict the Bitcoin top. Now, this probably won't be exactly that date, but it's the prediction, okay? And that isn't really that far away if you count how many weeks are left in this market. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 weeks until the Bitcoin is likely to hit its top. Now, where do I think the top's going to be? This is stage 2. We've already surpassed stage 1, and how I've marked that, if you've watched my previous videos, using the Fibonacci retracement, which is fantastic, because when I did the Fibonacci retracement from all the bear bottoms to the bull tops, it always hit the 3.618 area every single time. Is this time going to be different, or is it actually going to do it? That's the big question. If it does, this is where it's hitting, around a 207k mark. Now, that is a pretty big push. You're looking at literally a 2x, just under a 2x from current price action. When I see it going to this area, which is level 2, definitely is my definitely where I think it will head to. But the problem is, I don't think there's much liquidity in the 2025 market as there was in the 2021 market. And the 2021 market was definitely a market all onto itself, whereas this market, the money out there, it's just not there. The retail, everyone wants to trying to get rich, just don't have big money to invest at the moment. But they are doing their best to try to push this up. So what do I see? I've marked out some liquidation levels, local liquidation levels. In yellow, it's not particularly high. In the red, there's billions worth, hundred thousands, billions worth. And that's between 108.5k to the 112 to 100k. And there's not much difference between 112, 200 and 114. But as it stands at the moment, it is finding its way coming into this liquidity areas here. Now, what do I think? Where am I going with this one as well? Here is the December 24 to January 25th high to the recent May 19th high. Now, I drew this to map out what Bitcoin is going to be doing on a weekly chart. At the moment, it's staying above this trend line, deviated under a couple of times, but shot straight back up when it took out all that liquidity that was sitting around these areas earlier on. That was probably about weeks ago, but has actually happened. So really, there's only tiny bits of liquidity here. There's very small liquidity going up to this level. It's tiny. It's like tens of thousands. It's not much for the market makers to make any money on, or even much for them to be able to push this market any further at this present moment in time. So what do I predict? I predicted from here it's going to come down. Yes, it did, but didn't take out all of these levels down here. It just literally bounced above it. It didn't take it out. Now, considering this wasn't at the time a lot of liquidity, but it has turned out to be now, and I'm guessing that's what they've done here, build some more here to be able to buy this and push it up really high. But what they need to do is build liquidity above. Now, the market is quite long heavy. So here's you've got the BTC shorts chart, the BTC's long chart. This is a Bitfinex. You can't get this kind of chart on any other exchange, but it does give you an idea of where we're sitting in the market, of where we're going up or down, longs and shorts. We're still quite long heavy, not as we are still quite long heavy, and so that also tells you there's still a lot of liquidity sitting below. Now, what do I see them doing? My prediction for the market for the fake move of this week, they want to push it up. That's what I think. That is my prediction number one. They're going to push it up and build some more liquidity in this area, but where they want to build it is above here. Push it up, build some more up here, come down, wipe this out, build some more of their own money, and shoot this back up again. Push it up higher to build more and more and more. What they really want to do is entice some shorts. Not really doing that at the moment. It's it's quite long heavy. Look at the crypto fear and greed index, quite neutral, so it can go either way. Daily winners today, crappy neon, all these shit coins. Look, people are buying shit coins. That's good, because it kind of tells you that retail are coming in. People don't know what they're doing. Like me in 2021, had no idea what I was doing, buying all these shit coins, getting all excited. I was pretty shit at it, to be honest. So yeah, and like this is the kind of rubbish that I would actually buy. Is kind of crap that I would actually buy. And look, this tells you that retailers, people like yourselves, are watching this video, coming in, buying up this stuff. You don't want to be doing this, okay? You might be lucky. I was lucky. 3 coins went up. One went up 2000x. One went up 800x. One went up 1000x. But I was investing little money, so it was only a few thousand I made. I actually had big money, but it's a gamble, and that's the thing. You have to remember, this is a gamble to be buying and holding and hoping for the best. Yes, shorting and longing is a gamble in itself, but it's all based on TA. Now, if you wish to copy the trades, you're doing really, really well. If you go and check out my X link in the video description, and you'll see all the recent P&Ls that we have been making. I have a great trader. Her name is Sarah. She and her husband have been trading in crypto for a very long time. Fantastic traders, and she's been trading as well, and she's joined me, and she's in the group as well, sharing her trades, and they've been spot on every single time. And she'll also let you know if they are a high risk trade or not. Fantastic. Please, Telegram group, link in the description below if you want to copy that, or you can always join the copy trade account. 63%, 7 days, or return on investment is fantastic in my opinion. This is the referral code. Again, that's also a link in the description below. If you don't want to follow the trades manually by yourself, you can join the copy trade account, which has grown exponentially. There's over 100 people following at the moment, and they've made some nice money. I can show you the copy trade account, and here it is. Wealthwise established 2025. I'm only using small money in here. This is really to help people make some money. Let's have a look at this now. That's the performance. How many copies do I have? Here we are. Somebody's been copying me for 9 days, and they've made $22. We've got to look at this in percentage wise. If you've got big money, you can make big money. Somebody's invested $422 in 6 days. They've made $137. Go back. Somebody has invested over $1,000. Have made $50 in 5 days. Considering I think I've only done one trade, they were able to get in on the last 5 days. Depends really on what tokens that you click to follow in the copy trade account. So let's just give you an idea of how many people copy. And please, if you want to join it, simple link in the description of this video, or you can click on scan this QR code if you wish, and there's the referral code there. If you don't want to do it manually, if you want to do it manually and decide your own risk and rewards, do it yourself, that's absolutely fine. Again, link in the description below for the Telegram group. It's all in the traders section. Right, enough of that. Promoting. It's all free. It's get my words out. It's free alpha. I'm not charging anything. Neither is Sarah. We're not charging anything for you to come and copy us. We're very, very much happy to help you. It's a risk that you take as well. You could lose everything. You know, we're not saying that we've made 100% trades winning all the time. Sometimes we have to take a hit, but overall, the profit is the main thing, and the overall account level is what we aim at keeping up. So if you take a hit, it might come down a little bit. You should be going up again. Right. So enough of this Bitcoin liquidity. Let's go on to the US 500. I've had this short in since 9th of June because it was hitting this level, and it was looked like it was rolling over, but it carried on. I don't care, it's fine. Because if you watch any of my earlier videos, you only trade 1 to 2% of your account value. That way you keep your liquidation levels miles away or non-existent, and you can add to your trade to bring your average entries down or up, depending on which way you are going. At the moment, it's come out of this bullish channel that it's been following. It can't keep going up all the time. This is the weekly chart. It's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 weeks so far. It's been going up. And you could say, yep, but look, it's been going up since the 30th of October 2023 all the way up to like nearly a year and a half. Yeah, this might keep going up for a year and a half. That's fine. I'm going to keep chase trading this. This is my next level where I'll be entering to average out my entry to here. I'm not worried because I'm not over flooding every trade, and that's what you've got to remember. Don't over flood every trade. Now back then I shared some trades. This one, look at that. Look at that. If you'd followed this trade, I didn't take it. I'll be honest, I didn't take it. I'm annoyed I didn't take it, but look, it's going in the right direction. If you had taken this, well done to you. This was the area of entries. It's come up a couple of times, back to it and bounced straight back down again. Hasn't found its way above here. This is D-Wave Quantum Incorporated. I do one with this one. I was following this. I didn't do it. I didn't go in. It's just been bullish now. I haven't gone into this one. And quantum computing, so kind of waiting for it to find its way back up here, but didn't hit here. And I haven't taken this trade. I'll be honest with you, I have not been following it. TGT is another one I was talking about, sitting around this level here. It's found its way above it. but I want it to come down here before I even think about buying or investing in this. Silver. Now, I've got a trade in silver. As you can see, I've been holding it since 19th of May. And look, nice moves. Thank you very much. Silver. What else do we have in here? Palladium. Palladium's had a pump and then it's come back down again. That's fine because markets move like this, really. I'm holding this baby because last time I had a gold trade and I sold way too early. I was annoyed at myself in 2022. Yes, you hear that right. 2022, I had a gold long. That was around this mark here. No, sorry, 22. It was around here. I took out a long. Yeah, and you're probably saying, why did you close out? Because I was still quite new and young in the game. Look at that, I would have made 100% return times 5, because it's 5x on the trading 212. 500% return I would have made on that single trade, just holding it this entire time. Silly me. I can hear the cogs turning in your brains. Recently took out a trade here. Look at that. Porsche. Absolutely. Came down to look the low levels here. Look, it's come down to it once. Bounced down to the bottom of it. Look at that. Beautiful. Caught it perfectly. Reason I like it is because I've covered lower low, lower high, lower low here, lower high, higher low. I saw that. I was like, It's hit it 1, 2, 3 times and it hasn't gone below. So I took it out. There's the trade. I'm hoping to run it up to here, 135%. Porsche is a great car dealership and it's literally been in a bear market all by itself since June 2021. It's come down to these lower levels. You can see if you go back on it, think about this chart. You've got to zoom out to really see where you're at and you follow it. You follow it. As you can see, it's been coming down this entire time. It's done it before. Nice move up, straight back down. Nice move up, almost down, straight back up, down. So I'm expecting another move up to this trend line here. That's where I'm waiting for it to hit, and I'll take my money. And that is, as it stands now, 127%. Times that by 5. I think that's what, 600% maybe. If I can actually do my brain calculations. Right, Nvidia has been playing a flipping game, I'll tell you that now. I was expecting it not to get past this, but it did. It's in price discovery. Couple of red candles here last couple of weeks. Yes, it's hit my second entry, but one trading 212, it didn't hit that for that, so I'm still on a first entry, still waiting for it to have a second entry to average out my entry to this level here. I'm still holding that because this baby's going to come down to around these levels. It might even come down to this level here. I don't mind. As you can see, these circles here, these are gaps that have been left on the daily chart. So I do see it coming down to at least close this one down here, the very, very minimum. Softy, Microsoft. Now I had a nice average entry and I took profits on the second entry, and I am now in profit again on the first entry. Happy days. Right, where else have I looked in before? Look at Celsius. I mapped this out back here, and I was gonna trade this, and you know what? I didn't. That's okay. So you can't keep an eye on everything. You can't get everything right. Right, back to crypto. Oh, hello, SPX. Here we go. SPX. Been having shorts and longs in this one. If you go into Telegram group, you'll see all of that. Links in the description below. Go on the X. I do share the P&Ls for that. I had a short. I took profits on that. I've now closed that short, and now I am waiting for the long to make me some nice down profits. This was going to be my next entry for the long. Excuse me, I sneeze. Excuse me. So I'm going to wait for it to come up to this level here, which is a trend line, which is going back all the way down to these lows here, going all the way down to here, this trend line here, which it broke below It's also got a trend line here. It hasn't come anywhere close to, but there's another trend line here I've drawn, and it stayed above it. So I'm waiting for this to see what it does around this level. This is on a 20x leverage, so it's 20 times 14. That's going to be what, 300% return? Thank you very, very much. Hype, we were waiting for hype to come down to these levels. It hasn't. Look, it's pumping like crazy. This is another trade that our lovely resident trader had put in some limit orders. We're still waiting for those because this fake move, which I think you can see is happening already, is happening already. So let me just go back to here. Is the US 500? I don't know if it opens on the Sunday. Yes, but tomorrow's a bank holiday in the UK, so there's no UK market. So we'll have to see what Asia does overnight, and then the US market will open up. What do we have news-wise this week? Personal income, personal spending. So we've got lots of news coming up this week that will give the market makers all the excuse in the world to move this either way. So I have taken out a trade on Shell. Look at this! Look at this beauty. So my entry at the moment is on 0.1489, which is happening in the copy trade account. Why have I taken this? Well, if you look at the weekly chart, it's pretty much bottomed here, and there's a lot of liquidity. There's apparently some weekly volume here starting to increase. So it's almost the same as back here, and that would be a really nice pump. Levels I'm looking at 21, probably about here. This might be some liquidity sitting around these levels at the 20-cent mark. That's probably where I will put my TP. That would be a nice return on 50x leverage. That's why I took that out. I was watching this one, Merl, but it's already run away, so there's no point in keeping an eye on that one. Look at that, ETH. We had a trade on ETH. It was on Friday. We held that, but we took TPs, and that's what it's all about. Don't get greedy, because then you'll start losing. So let's go back to the hourly chart. I like the hourly chart. It's my favorite. To let you know, I love trading the hourly chart. Why? Number one, less stressful. Number two, can follow this indicator perfectly. Number three, I don't have to keep an eye on it all the time. Pretty much. ETH having a nice pump up here. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's having a pump. As you can see, I've got a long trade that was inputted all the way up here. At the moment, I've got a short trade that's inputted all the way up here. Again, I don't care, because I'm going to be building on these. That's for sure. At the moment, I'm looking at Bitcoin probably pushing to these levels maybe, so I can add to the short. Love it to hit and get past 120k. This is the lower level where all that juicy liquidity is sitting. I think that's it. Unless there's anything you particularly like me to chart for you, let me know. But as far as I can see, I believe the fake move is going to be up. Build some liquidity in these levels up here. Let's go back to the weekly chart. These levels up here, it needs more money, especially above it, to get to these traders and entice some more shorts. That's what I see at the moment. Maybe you never know, the market makers might decide to do something slightly different this time around, for all we know. Excuse me, they do like to mess around. Right, so let me see if I can get my X account up. I'm going to do it on a different screen because I haven't actually logged in for a little while. I'm going to do it now. I'll bring it onto the screen so you can see it in a minute. In a minute. Should have had this ready, really, shouldn't I? Sorry about that. I don't know what I'm singing. I'm live. It's embarrassing. Right, so I have it up here for you. Let's bring it down here for you to see. There's the X account. Right, so scrolling down, Pengu long, beautiful, 441%. And the short on Pengu was down by, I think it was down 200%. That's fine because the long made up the money because it had the most money in it. This is just I'm number one trader at the moment in time on the copy trade account on Blowfin. It's a 7-day return. That was just a few days ago. I'm up 63%, which is fantastic. Recent trade with the ETH. This is Sarah's trade, a fantastic trade. What else have we got? Another trade from Sarah. It was the CRV. A Buller shorts that was from myself. And this was the Buller long. Now the short actually had more money in it, so I actually made 100% overall. BTC short 50x, 26%. Happy with that. I was happy to close that in profit. And there was another one here, ETH again, another trade from Sarah. So have a little look on the X account to see how well we are doing. Right. Financial markets. Let's see what they're saying in the Financial Times in the UK. EU speeds up plans for digital euro after US stablecoin law. Well, the UK better also catch up too, because pretty much being left behind over here. We can't even get onto any exchanges anymore. It's ridiculous. Hedge funds bet against European car firms as tariffs bite. Tech stocks are sending a warning. Sell-off provides a reminder of the risks of the sector's dominance in public and private markets. Reuniting the old crew at the top block. Now, I've said to you many times, news is rubbish. It's all there to push you into different directions. They use news as an excuse. But what you expect to be bullish news is going to end up being a bearish. It's ridiculous. Oh, look at that. Is it time to sell your AI stocks? Now, again, absolute rubbish. Crypto CoinDesk. What else? What have we got? Ethereum Betsy unusually high, 400 million liquidations as some now target 10k ETH. It could 2x, definitely. I'm not saying it can't. All this stuff is absolute rubbish. Look at it. Absolute rubbish. Let's quickly look at insider trading. Starting to sell again. I mean, like 2 weeks ago, it was quite high. There was some buying, but a lot more selling. And this is interesting because there's a lot more selling on the inside. There's insider traders, people that know. Excuse me. So highest trade value in the last 60 days, people are selling Amazon. Right, now keep an eye on that. Let's get the Amazon chart up just to have, this is the Amazon chart. No, it's ANZ, sorry. Amazon, where are you? Amazon. You can't even see it, can you? You can't even notice it. The last 60 days, no one's buying. Apparently they're selling. That's people on the inside. You got Dell as well. Highlight 6 sells and KMRN. Highest number of trades in the last 60 days. Atlassian Corp 78 sells. Oh, look. What is this? Renaissance CA. RCG. Let's have a look at RCG. 40 trades, 40 buys. Let's look at RCG. Stocks. G. RCG. Right, what have you been doing? RCG. Now, a lot of that. Now, the insider. Look at that massive weekly gap here. Insider trading. Tells you a lot, doesn't it? This stock is being bought up by insiders. And it was bottomed. Look at that. Bottomed. That is ridiculous. I'm glad I came across this. This is fantastic. Barchart.com. Investing ideas, insider trading activity. So in the last 60 days have been 40 buys of this RCG. Next up, it's Asan. Has had 15 buys and 6 sells. Let's have a look at it, shall we? What was it called again? Asan. Asan. New York Stock Exchange. Interesting. If I look at this as a daily chart, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I just measure it. 60 days insider trading. So here. So since the 23rd of June, there's been, what was it again? Asan had more buys than sells and sold a lot there and then pumping it back up again. Interesting, isn't it? Would I buy this? Who are you? I think you have my attention. This is pretty much bottom. It's in the area of buying. Oh, I like this. Huh. I'll have to keep an eye on this one. I like the fact it's a little bit mixed. Might actually put a long in on that one. Let's keep an eye on that one. And what else? Look, Nvidia's been sold. It's had 20 sales in the last 60 days. Insider trading. Shen, 17 buys in the last 60 days. Let's have a look at Shen, shall we? One more. It's going to check one more out, and I will come to a close. Is there anything you want me to do in particular? Nasdaq. Shen. Zoom out a little bit more, like weekly chart. Not entirely bottomed. Recent low being here. November 2021. Bounced off of there, which is literally this bit here. Interesting. Pretty much formed W. I'll be watching this baby as well. Let's have another look at it again. What were they doing inside it? 17 buys in 60 days. That is increasing. So keep an eye on that. So these are things to look at. Keep an eye on all of that to see how it goes. I'm going to close the stream now. I want to say once again, for all those that have logged in, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's lots of alpha on here. Let's see how the week goes. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.